How's it going, guys? AV Investments is back with you. Let's dive right into this. First of all, guys, I am not a financial advisor. You should know that by now. Almost every video, if not every video, I mention this. Nor that this is financial advice. We have just nothing but entertainment and educational purposes in this channel. Now, also, we need to get these likes and subscribers numbers up. Um, so we can get the algorithms moving, and get more people on board. Now, diving straight into this, um, so far, everything that I've talked about during last week and yesterday even has been checking out. Um, you see what's happening. I told you last week specifically how not to gauge into that sentiment, that the hype of, oh, next week, because last week, if you remember, everything was you know signaling the the idea that was given out, especially by Friday's close, that Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday we're gonna squeeze. That's what the hype was. By now you should know that that was not the case. um yes, today utilization was at 100%, but if you watched the older videos last week, you would have been safe from doing any crazy YOLO plays, because last week I've mentioned that the way that, how do I know that the squeeze is up on us or if it's not, and you, how you can gauge that through the price action. So everything has been checking out. um, you saw how late last night, or yesterday, cryptos throughout the day were dropping, and you saw the market gain some percentage. It was on the up and the crypto was on the down. um, and then here's all the here's all the info that you need to see is look at that, like, forget the chart for a second and forget all the the 100% utilization on AMC and whatnot. And it was really good news to see that Sundial got the 180-day extension. So congrats to that. Personally, I'm so excited for that as well. And BBIG movement today. But here's where the dagger comes in. These, if you look at the option chain, you could see that the price action is correlating around those strike prices that have so many contracts in, like, specifically in the call section. And here's what worries me with that, and how people has a wrong conception about how, like, what gamma squeeze is going to be like and all that stuff, because we don't know who are the people that are making those calls, if it's retail or if it's institutional. In fact, I'm more lean that most of these calls are institutional, because this is the way for them to make money. And you can see that right now on the price action. uh, if you look at it, like, AMC jumped up to all the way to like 1872. And there's, like, if you saw the 16, 17, and $18 strike prices, uh, those were very important and crucial for them and to make money off of them. And now you see right after that SEC meeting, um, now, yeah, they talked about, I have to still dive into knowing when they will implement the rules, but they have approved everything, the T0. So all the transparency, good, all very good. But the sentiment last week was that they were going to get implemented, and this was hyped on by most of the, if not all the YouTubers. um, and this is exactly what I was warning you guys about, this hype crap. um, the sentiment was that it will be implemented immediately. Now all of them are coming out and changing their tune and saying, yeah, normally it takes 30 days, minimum, and all that stuff. Well, we knew that before, but then the narrative started changing just last week to get all the people on board with the idea or the hype train that this was even going to be sooner and sooner. And it was easy because everybody has been, waiting for over a year in this play, and everybody's tired and demoralized, and they just can't wait to get out of this. Um, in a way, you need to change that mentality. If this is my advice to me, mainly. If it makes sense to you, it makes sense to you. Again, I'm not influencing anybody's decision here, but the way that needs to be thought of is the more it takes, the longer it takes, you have a higher chance of logging in more and more and more and buying in more and more and making your positions bigger, you know. So if you think of this matter from that, depending on whatever, you know, stock you're in, meme stock or whatever, even crypto you're in, if you have conviction in that play, then it's so easy to kind of, you know, like just think of it. When you think of it like that, then you're no longer waiting for a set date and whatnot, you know. Now you just think of it from another perspective where you can add more and add more and add more. They're just giving you more time, and that way the pressure stays there and it's not coming to you, because psychologically the more pressure you throw on yourself with time, they're betting on this, you know, that you're going to get so demoralized and you're going to get so fatigued from this, and all your finances are going to be hurting, to the point where you're just going to get out at a loss, because life have taken, like, life has come at you fast and is forcing you to do so, and that's not what you want to happen, you know. But that's their plan. So let that, like, reshift that energy straight right back to them, and then let that work against them, because at the end of the day, you're not paying interest rate fees, you're not paying you know, investors percentages for profits and whatnot, or in this case losses. So therefore, you're just holding. In fact, you got nothing to lose but time. But once this rips, your time was well worth it. It's just like going to work, you know, going to college for 4 years, and finally you get, you know, a job after you graduate. I know these days that it's not like college is not as it was perceived before, but it was a way out back then. But I'm just going to keep using that example regardless. You know, you get the point that you put in the time and now you're getting rewarded for it. So think of it from the same perspective. I'm going to end this video at this point, and I'm going to come right back and I'm going to upload, you know, more videos just to explain more about what's happening, what to expect throughout this week. Okay? Much love.